Alright, so the latest bike to arrive here at Revolution for testing is the brand new Torque from Canyon. This thing is ground up brand new for this year. Scotty, whereabouts does the Torque fit in Canyon's rather large lineup of bikes?
Yeah, so this is their all-mountain slash big travel free ride bike. This sits in just above the Strive and just below the Sender at their downer bike.
Perfect. Hit us with the numbers, the figures, wheel size, travel, all that kind of stuff. What sort of package are we talking here?
Yeah, so this is the standalone 29er. This comes with a 170mm fork up front, comes with a 165mm of travel out the back. They do this bike also in a mullet setup with the same actual travel, and they also do it in a 27.5-inch version. The only difference is it runs a 180mm fork.
One of the things I really like about this bike, Scott, is just how clean the lines look. Obviously it's quite a lot of travel like we just explained, but Canyon do a beautiful job at the packaging of everything. It's got really crisp lines from front to rear. Tell us a bit about some of the things you found out when you first impressions, you started to explore the bike in the workshop, and then when you got it to the trails. Tell us a bit about sort of some of those first hits.
Yeah, well mate, like you just said, as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I mean, obviously the bike looks extremely neat. I mean, very nice, cool lines, how the, you know, the top tube translates into the rear swing arm and whatnot as well. So again, the geometry of the bike, you know, the wheel sizing, you know, from the cockpit area all the way to the rear end. Obviously, overall, the package aesthetically looks super cool.
All right, now what everyone obviously wants to know in a first impressions piece is how does this bike ride? We know you've just hopped off, you spent a lot of time on the Norco range, a similar kind of bike, but in particular, how does the Torque ride? What kind of a personality does the bike have? As you've, you know, what are you, a few rides in, a dozen rides in or something like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, what's not to like about it? It comes with, you know, Fox 38 fork up front, a new X2 shock in the back, a full XCR drive chain. It comes with the new DT wheels. It comes with race face carbon cranks. So overall, the package is going to be, you know, pretty cool from the onset. And as you just said, it was, you know, for a big travel bike, surprisingly, this thing was super nimble. However, you know, super stable at high speed. Just spent a weekend down at Threadbow on this thing, so on all the fast rough stuff, this thing was really, really cool. However, for a big bike, it was actually really nice to corner, super nimble through all the corners, through all the tight sections. We've done some sessions on our local trails, and so far so good.
Well, there you have it. Scott's clearly quite impressed with the Torque so far. We're going to be holding on to this bike for another few more months, so check back in with Revo, keep an eye on our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and all those kind of jazz. And yeah, Scotty, let's get her away and let's put some more time on this thing.
You.